Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys enjoy this video.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new video. As you can see, things are kinda different now. With the voiceovers, as I said, recommended if you mute. That's how I kinda watch videos like these, texting stories. But yeah, as you see, monetization issues. I've tried to get monetized a couple of times, so that's mostly why I'm kind of doing this. I hope it's not, well, it's probably going to have to be like this for now because that's just how YouTube wants it. They don't want, just texting. That's it. Like, no nothing. Like, I don't know. Their policy changed a lot, but again, as I said in my, well, I guess kind of new intro, I do recommend you guys to mute. As I just said, I know some people don't really like it like this. Some people do, and that's fine. But I know some of you guys don't like it, so I, again, recommend you mute. But as you can see, back to Demon Giyu. Again, a series. Well, I've seen a lot of, KNY stories, and Demon Giyu has kind of been the one to kind of show me a little bit more interest. There will be Tanjiro ones. Giyu's my favorite character in the entire series, so can you really blame me that much? Again, in this new way I'm making videos with voiceovers, I will talk about the story as it goes. I won't be having the voice for most of it. Like, I'll have my voice for most of the video, but not the entirety of it. Like, I'll say like the last minute or two of the video, I won't have my voice. I am still getting used to this, so apologies that, like, I don't know. It really is something out of my comfort zone, really. I don't like to use my voice as much, but in this scenario, when you're in college, really, and you can kind of get all the money you really can to, like, help yourself. Can you really blame me on that? But enough about me. Let's get back to the video, because as you see, Giyu is Upper Moon Zero. I will provide a little bit of a backstory on how I was gonna originally make this series. I was going to make it where Giyu still retained his memories and would kinda, I wouldn't say, oh no, he would be Muzan's next vessel if Muzan's original body were to die, because of the amount of blood Giyu would have from Muzan, since he is Upper Moon Zero. He would be Muzan's next vessel had Muzan's original body died. That was mostly kind of how I was gonna do it. He pretends to not remember them. They remember most of the Hashiras and all that. And he would sacrifice himself at the end of the series. That was how I was going to originally make it. But I switched it up kind of like almost last minute. Like, when I first did the first episode, I already had like a clear mind. But now I kind of like changed it up from that. And that could be Tanjiro's if I ever do a Tanjiro, Demon Tanjiro, and or anything for KNY, but Like Kimetsu no Yaiba, but yeah, and well, if you wouldn't notice, I kind of do. Well, it's not really kind of, because it is kind of canon that Shinobu and Giyu would, like, they do like each other, but you know how Giyu is. Depressed boy, I guess. But I will not spoil anything in the movie at all. Everything that will be in the series is original. No movies, maybe a little bit of manga. Obviously, I did do Doma versus Giyu in the first part, so there was kind of a little bit of spoiler for Doma and what he does. But everything from the new movie that came out, there will be no spoiler. Not even a little bit. Even Akaza's fight, no spoiler. Not even a little bit. Maybe one small spoiler, but for the most part, there will not be any spoilers to the movie. So everything will be original. You guys do not have to worry about it if you have not seen the movie. I know most people have seen the manga. They already know what happens, obviously. But specifically for what is in the movie, that will not spoil it at all. Very peak movie though. Very peak movie, but will not spoil anything. I will say there was one move Akaza did do. I will not have it in this story. If you guys want to see that, you might have to actually just watch the movie, because oh wow, like that movie was actually just 10 out of 10 for me. Like, sadly we have to wait 2027 for it, but again, let's go back here to the series. As you see, Giyu, or Akihito as his new name, did stop Akaza from killing Rengoku. And obviously Shinobu was there. That's obviously something different. All because of a meeting. That is the only reason he stopped Akaza, just because of a meeting. Which, I mean, you have to have a lot of strength for Akaza to actually listen to you. So, and then as you see, Muzan gets pissed because of the spider lily. How old is Muzan again, people? Like, and he still can't find a singular flower. Yeah, I don't know what to say to you at this point, Muzan. And I do want to apologize for the lack of, I did put out a schedule on when videos would mostly come out, and as you see, I'm basically a day late for this one. And then tomorrow was supposed to be Megatron Deku, and I will still try to post it. Literally, once this video is posted, I am, well, this video does come out, I will be currently like working on that episode. And then I would have to go to, I might change the name from the Forgotten Yaoyorozu to the White Rabbit Deku. But the Forgotten Yaoyorozu just has like a better name, a better, like, for me, so I might keep it as that. I still do not know, but again, I do want to point that out, because recently I would give a date to when I would post a video, and then like it would come out a day or two later. And I do want to apologize for that, just because it's not even trying to make excuses. Legitimately, college has actually been harder but easier than I thought. there's some classes. There's like one class that's actually like not bad because there's not homework. The only issue is that there's exams that are like almost every 2 to 3 weeks, I think, like in that span. Good thing is exams don't start till like next month. Problem is once that exam starts, then in like 2 weeks it's another one, and then another 2 weeks it's another one, and it is a pain. And then the other classes, they're not bad, but again, it's college, so they're gonna give you basically. For English, I had to do like a 5 paragraph like rough draft. Now, granted, it was a rough draft, but even then, 5 paragraphs to start the semester off, yeah, it is a lot. And again, I'm not trying to make that as an excuse. Sounds like I am. It is genuinely just more of a pain in the ass. Excuse my language, but it is more of a pain than it is like hard. Because I could easily do it, and yet I keep telling myself, oh, I could just do this later, and I keep sending it back, and then it screws me over. Because then it's like, oh, I gotta do this assignment, but I wanna finish this video, and it's like, damn, I kinda screwed myself. And I'm trying to stop doing that, but like it's like I tell myself I'm gonna finish this assignment, and then I'll do the video, and as you see, yeah. But and also as you see here, you know, about Shinobu telling Lady Tamayo how good was Tomioka. And I've seen a lot of like people like kind of like contemplating like, is Giyu top 3 or like is he top 5 in like strength wise as a Hashira? And I kid you not, it is very hard to say whether or not he is top 3 or even top 5, because Guillaume and Sanemi are just 1 and 2. It is really that simple. Guillaume and Sanemi are 1 and 2. Obanai is really the issue, because if you compare what Obanai does in the entire series, manga included, compared to Giyu, I mean, you can argue Obanai is probably stronger. But then what Giyu did in this movie kind of like it's really just a toss-up. It really is. I do think Giyu is up there in battle IQ. For IQ and battle IQ, I kind of just looked those up. Speed and strength, I kind of just did a process of elimination, really. But again, if you think you is not up there in strength, then I mean, I can't really argue with that, because T is up there, but a lot of the things he has done in the series, it's like you can argue he's not, or other people have had better accomplishments than him, and you can be like, yeah, he doesn't really deserve to be up there. Like in speed, I mean, Shinobu's the fastest, then it goes Tengen, and then it's like probably Rengoku and or Muichiro, arguably. But then you're also like, he has dead calm. Tokido is literally misbreathing, and then Rengoku, we've seen what Rengoku's done. He is fast as hell, but it's really a toss-up. And then, as you see here, Giyu is being Giyu, doesn't like to talk a lot, while Shinobu is trying to make conversation, as, Shinobu would do. Too noisy, and saying he's tired, yeah, this is definitely Giyu. But again, apologies. Literally midway through this, my throat started to dry up, and I just needed some water. But as you also see, Shinobu being Shinobu, poking Tomioka, provoking him a little bit. But Giyu being Giyu, he just pushes it aside, calling her a mosquito. And Giyu being Giyu, he's a little scared. He's a little scared of her. I mean, who wouldn't? It's Shinobu. She always has that face. You can never tell if she's happy or not. But again, I do apologize for saying I'm gonna post and then just posting like a day or two after I was supposed to post. But I am trying my best to also, as I said earlier in the video, get monetized, more or less because of expenses. Like my expenses for college are paid right now, but there are times where they say, "Oh, we can't pay for this class," or we have to like kind of pull out. You have to pay for the rest. And in that scenario, I want to prepare myself. I will have to get a job next summer, more than likely. So I am trying to get some money at least now, in the case that they tell me like, hey, yeah, you have to pay for the classes now. And then it kind of just like, and if I don't have the money, it's like, well, damn, I'm kind of screwed. If I don't, well, then it's like, well, if I do, then we're good. But YouTube being YouTube, they don't like how TextingStories work, so they're like, oh, people type, that's it. This kind of looks AI generated, which I've been trying to tell them isn't AI generated, because I'm the one making the story, people. But as I've said, I can't really do much. If I get monetized, okay, I get monetized. I can actually kind of make some money for myself to prepare. But if I don't, I don't. I mean, I can't do much about it. I will leave the last minute to be silent. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, like and subscribe. You're gonna see it at the end of this video, the like and subscribe thing that I always do at the end. But I do want to thank you all, because without you, I would not be here. I legitimately wouldn't. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you are listening to this, thank you. I can't really express enough how much you guys mean to me. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.